Dear students, welcome to the lecture 4. In this lecture, we will be deriving the relationship between maximum velocity and average velocity of a laminar flow flowing through a circular pipe, or you can also term it as ratio of maximum velocity to average velocity of a laminar or viscous flow flowing through a circular pipe. So this is the continuation of our lecture 3. In lecture 3 we have derived the formula for velocity the velocity of a flow flowing through this circular pipe of a laminar flow. So first of all, let us write that equation. What was the equation? Velocity, we have derived it in our lecture 3. What the equation is? Velocity is nothing but minus 1 by 4 mu delta p by delta x r square minus r square. This was nothing but equation of velocity of flow in laminar flow flowing through a circular pipe. So now we need maximum velocity. If you know that, if you recall the session of your previous class, we have derived the velocity profile in a laminar flow which is nothing but parabolic, which is maximum at the center and it decreases as we move towards the wall. So where is the maximum velocity? Maximum velocity will be at center. At center, small r is equal to 0. So to get the maximum velocity, we need to substitute the value of small r as 0. So then you get the maximum velocity. So maximum velocity U max is nothing but U max is obtained at the value of r is equal to 0. So substitute this r is equal to 0 in this velocity equation, you will get the maximum velocity. That is nothing but U max is equal to minus 1 by 4 mu. This mu is nothing but viscosity. This mu is nothing but viscosity. This u is velocity. This mu is nothing but viscosity. Delta p by delta x into r square, since this r is equal to 0. This is the equation of U max. Let it be a equation 1. Okay, let it be a equation 1. Now we need to find out average velocity. Average velocity in a circular pipe is generally found by a formula, or the relation, the formula to get average velocity is nothing but, we denote average velocity by U bar. Okay, U bar is nothing but discharge by area. Discharge by area. U bar is nothing but U bar. This is nothing but average velocity. Average velocity. This is nothing but maximum velocity. The formula for average velocity is nothing but discharge by area. Discharge by area. So first of all, what we need to do is we need to consider a section. Okay, we need to consider a section in this for calculation of discharge. Okay, first we will consider discharge through a section. Always whenever we call or whenever we say through a section, it represents an elemental region. So that is nothing but dq. Discharge through a section is nothing but velocity at radius r, velocity at radius small r into area of elemental ring or area of ring element. Here ring element is in the form of circle. Okay, our Element is nothing but cylindrical in shape. So what will be the area of ring element? So it will be in form of circular shape. So dq is nothing but, so here dq, how we have to write? Velocity at radius r. What is the velocity at radius r? It is nothing but this one, minus 1 by 4 mu. Okay, or let us consider first, let us write it as u into area of ring element. We will talk about circumference thing. 2 pi r into dr. This is the nothing but discharge through an element. Discharge through an element. When we talk about total discharge, we need to integrate this to obtain the total discharge to that circular pipe. We need to integrate this value to the boundary of 0 to r, from 0 to capital R. That is nothing but from 0 to capital R. If we integrate this value, we will get the total discharge from that pipe. Okay, so now let us find the complete value, complete discharge value. So let us find complete discharge value. Here the value of dq is nothing but, what is the value of dq? U into 2 pi r into dr, right? Okay, so now I'll be getting q. Q is nothing but integral 0 to r dq. Okay, so integral 0 to r. What is dq? U. U is nothing but, write u from here, minus 1 by 4 mu deba p by deba x into r square minus r square into 2 pi r into dr. Look at over here. That is nothing but equation. Now what we need to do? What all are constant over here? Minus 1 by 4 mu deba p by deba x. These all are constant over here. So let us take constant at one side. That is nothing but minus 1 by 4 mu into deba p by deba x into 2 pi into r square minus r square into r dr. Okay, now multiply this small r to this bracket. So what we will get? Minus 1 by 4 mu into deba p by deba x into 2 pi into r square minus r to the power 4 dr. R to the power 4 dr. Now let us integrate. There is a symbol of integration. 0 to r, 0 to r. Okay. So if we integrate this, we will get the value of q. Q is nothing but, if we open this or we perform integration, what we will get? Minus 1 by 4 mu into deba p by deba x into 2 pi into r square by 2 minus, this becomes r cube, sorry. This is r cube and this is r. If we multiply inside, okay, r square r to the power 4 by 4 in the limits of 0 to capital R. In the limits 0 to capital R. So now if we open this limits, q is equal to 1 by 4 mu into deba p by deba x into 2 pi into, we get r to the power 4 by 2 minus r to the power 4 by 4 on opening this limit. So this is nothing but, if we subtract this, q is nothing but minus 1 by 4 mu into deba p by deba x into 2 pi into r to the power 4 by 4. R to the power 4 by 4. So on substituting, on cancelling this, 2 ones are 2 twos are, we get the value of q as q is equal to minus pi by 8 mu. Okay. Deba p by deba x into r to the power of 4. This is the value of q. This is the value of q. Now we need to substitute to find the average velocity. What is the formula? Discharge by area. Discharge, we have got it over here. What is the area? Area of circular pipe, pi r square. So we need to divide to get the average velocity. Discharge we have got, we will divide it by area of circular pipe. That is nothing but pi r square. That is nothing but pi r square. Okay. I think you people have copied this. I am erasing this so that we can write this value. Okay. So we have got the discharge through this pipe as pi by 8 mu minus deba p by deba x into r to the power of 4. Our step was to calculate the average velocity. We have already calculated the maximum velocity. We were calculating average velocity. Average velocity was discharge by area. So we have got discharge, the total discharge. Here we have considered the elemental ring. So now total discharge we have got it, and we have area. Area of circular pipe is nothing but pi r square. So now what we need to find out? We need to find out average velocity. Average velocity mu bar is nothing but discharge by area. Discharge by area. That is nothing but substitute the values. Pi by 8 mu minus deba p by deba x into r to the power of 4 by pi r square. Pi r square is nothing but area of circular pipe. Now circular pipe in the sense capital R, pi r square. Now when we cancel these values, we will get it as what we will get? Pi get cancels, r square to the power square it get cancels. Okay, 1 by or minus 1 by 8 mu. Okay, deba p by deba x into r square. This r square get cancelled by to this to power 4 to 2. So now deba p by deba x into, this is nothing but minus. Okay, minus 1 by 8 mu deba p by deba x into r square. This is nothing but value of average velocity. Average velocity mu bar is nothing but mu bar is equal to minus 1 by 8 mu deba p by deba x into r square. Now what we need? We need the ratio of maximum velocity u max by average velocity u bar. That is nothing but average velocity is maximum velocity is given over here, minus 1 by 4 mu deba p by deba x into r square divided by what we need? Average velocity. Average velocity is nothing but minus 1 by 8 mu deba p by deba x into r square. This value stands to be 2. This value stands to be 2. Everything get cancels, only 2 remains. Therefore u max or maximum velocity to average velocity, the ratio of maximum velocity to average velocity stands at 2. That is nothing but it is equal to 2. Velocity ratio of maximum velocity to average velocity in laminar flow flowing through circular pipe is nothing but 2. Okay, clear with the concept? So now let us move to next concept. Okay, let us move to next concept. Let us now determine drop of pressure for a given length L in a circular pipe. So what will be the pressure drop throughout a circular pipe? Let us find it out. Before beginning, so what we have found it out? We have found it out average velocity, that is nothing but u bar. How much it is? 1 by 8 mu minus deba p by deba x into r square. This was nothing but our average velocity. Average velocity flowing, average velocity of a laminar flow flowing through a circular pipe. Okay, now for finding the drop of pressure for a given length of L, let us consider horizontal circular pipe. Okay, horizontal circular pipe. Let this left to right be the flow direction. Left to right will be the flow direction. So consider any 2 points, point 1 and this is nothing but point 2. Point 1 and point 2. Let us consider 2 points. Points 1 and point 2. So what happened when the flow is flowing from this side, from left to right, whatever the pressure is at P1, when it comes to P2, there is a pressure drop between P1 and P2. So we will be finding it out how much is the pressure drop for a given length. Let us say the distance between this point P1 and P2 is nothing but L, and from this entrance let the distance be x1 and till this point let the distance be x2 from the entrance. This is nothing but length L. This is nothing but from the entrance to point P1 it is nothing but x1. From entrance to point P2 it is nothing but x2. Okay, this is nothing but flow direction. Radius of the pipe is nothing but capital R. Radius is nothing but capital R. So let us start deriving this. We'll start from here. Okay, we'll start from here. Now consider this equation. Just place deba p by deba x only on this side and rest remaining send it to other side. So what we will get? Just place deba p by deba x on only one side. Deba p by deba x, if we place only on this side, we will get 8 mu u bar. 8 mu u bar divided by r square. Okay, and if we send this dx to this side, it becomes minus deba p is equal to 8 mu u bar by r square into deba x. So deba p is nothing but 8 mu u bar average velocity by r square into deba x. Now by integrating this equation with respect to x, okay, what we will get? Minus integral 1 to 2 deba p integral 1 to 2 8 mu u bar by r square into deba x. Okay, on integrating what we will find out? Minus p1 minus p2 is nothing but 8 mu u bar by r square into x1 minus x2. x1 minus x2. So reconsider this. Reconsider this equation. Send this minus to this side. If we send this minus to this side, what we will get? We'll write it over here. Look from this step, next step we are doing it over here. What we have got on integrating minus p1 minus p2 is equal to 8 mu bar by r square into x1 minus x2. I am sending this minus symbol to this side. I am rewriting this equation as p1 minus p2 is equal to 8 mu u bar by r square, okay, into x2 minus x1. I am writing this equation as, instead of x1 minus x2, by taking this minus this side, I am writing it as x2 minus x1. Look at over here, x2 minus x1 is nothing but L. x2 minus x1 is nothing but L. So substitute that over here. P1 minus P2 is equal to 8 mu u bar into x2 minus x1 is nothing but L. From this figure, x2 minus x1 is nothing but L by R. I am writing it in the form of diameter. R is nothing but d by 2. D by 2 whole square is nothing but d square by 4. D square by 4. So what this equation becomes? P1 minus P2 is nothing but 32 mu u bar into L by d square, okay, into L, or remove that into 32 mu u L by d square, okay. So to calculate the pressure head, okay, loss of pressure head, we have the formula. Loss of head is nothing but P1 minus P2 by rho g. P1 minus P2 by rho g. Okay. So substitute this value of P1 minus P2, that is 32 mu u L by d square, into this formula. So loss of head P1 minus P2, okay, that is nothing but loss of head. We also denote it with the formula HF. If we substitute this value here in this formula, okay, loss of head is equal to HF. Here I'll write it as loss of head or head loss. Head loss, that is nothing but HF, is equal to P1 minus P2 by rho g. What is P1 minus P2 from here? 32 mu u average velocity L by rho g d square. This is nothing but formula for head loss, okay, that is nothing but drop of pressure from a given point from here to here. How much is the pressure drop? This is the pressure drop. This is also known as, this equation is also known as Hagen-Poiseuille equation or Hagen-Poiseuille equation. This equation is also known as Hagen-Poiseuille equation. Are you able to follow this? Okay. If any doubt, you can comment, you can ask me the questions in the comment box and I will reply this. If anywhere, if you get distracted or if you are unable to understand, you are free to contact me at any time. So this is nothing but a drop of pressure for a given length. 32 mu is nothing but viscosity. U bar is nothing but average velocity. Just keep these things in your mind. Mu, this symbol mu is nothing but viscosity. This u or u bar is nothing but average velocity. Okay, mu viscosity, u bar or u is nothing but it is a velocity. Velocity and viscosity both are different things. Hope you have understood this concept.